backhand into the tap, the rebound.
Lines up and fires. What a goal.
Shot fired and it's a goal. Shot out and it's the captain. And it goes in. It came off the foot of Conlon. And there it is. It goes through the 5 hole. He's been brilliant in his first period. The Melbourne Ice, through all their adversity all season,
hello and welcome to the AWIHL Finals weekend. We have the bronze medal game in store where we have the Adelaide Rush taking on the Perth Inferno. My name is Todd Morris and I'm joined by Andrew McDougall. Doogie, welcome.
It's good to be here, mate. This should be a really good contest. It's the bronze medal game, but when you look at the overall standings for the season, it's 1v2. So these are two quality teams, and when you think about this game, you're here to win bronze. So when you play the gold medal game, I suppose if you don't win it, you get the silver, but you're on the losing side of it. So these two teams, they all want to finish this game winning this bronze medal.
And obviously it was a tough one yesterday. You had this game. We had that goal by Aris, and then Brisbane just snatched one there late in the stages of the game. And then they got up in overtime. Let's have a look at the penalty. Talk us through this, Doogie.
Oh, just an unbelievable finish here. You see Crompton just waiting out Moonen on the backhand and just lifts it a little bit just to get it past the pad there or the stick of Moonen and puts it away. And the Brisbane Lightning, first time they're going to the gold medal game. A massive win after just scraping into the finals as well. Just finishing fourth, battling their way in. They're battling with the Sirens there. So it's a big, big win for the Lightning.
And for the Inferno, they looked hot early. Del Basso got the party started. It was Davis Toboff, a great assist. Cochrane from distance. That was an unbelievable one. And then Julian next up made it 3 and really cemented the win there for the Melbourne Ice. That one going in. Sasha King not happy with that coming off the stick. That was such a tough one. And that's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. That's how the journey has been to get here. Perth Inferno, they started brilliantly. It was 1-0. Then they lost 3-1. Adelaide in a heartbreak yesterday. Highlight for me was Imogen Perry's grandfather. That was the best. Chatting to him after the game, he said he's had triple bypass surgery, but his heart was jumping after that one. Absolutely loved it. The teams are now in position. They're lined up at the blue line, and we're about to go through our ceremonial puck drop. But Doogie, while that's taking place, let's talk about this tantalising matchup. As you said, these two teams finished first and second in the season. They are the red-hot favourites going into this weekend. I thought this was going to be our grand final game, but things changed pretty quickly. Where do you think the win is going to happen today? Let's put our purple hat on for the moment. Where do you think the win's going to come from the Inferno? What do they need to do to execute?
Well, a lot of this Inferno team, they come from the in between the pipes, and that's been the case for the last couple of years, where Sasha King has been absolutely outstanding. And King will start again in net today. You would assume we haven't got the final nod, but I would assume it's King in net. So that's where it's going to be for King. And obviously you've got the Scala and players like that who can put the puck in the back of the net.
Now I'll get your opinion on Adelaide later. We're just going to pause momentarily for the Australian national anthem. An absolute beautiful rendition of the Australian national anthem. You love it even better when it's performed live. That's when you know it's the real stuff. It's finals. But let's have a look. Let's put our blue hats on the moment. Adelaide Rush, yesterday, they had a lot of shots on net, but just couldn't quite convert. What are they got to do here today, Doogie?
I think it's just more of the same. If you're putting that many shots on net and you're just getting blanked by Imogen Perry, sometimes that happens in hockey, where you can do everything right, but you've got a goaltender that's in between the pipes who just stands on their head and just puts up a brick wall and blocks everything that's coming their way. So I think for the Adelaide Rush, they'll leave yesterday's game, despite losing, they played well. So I think just carry that over into this game, finish the season strong, try and win this bronze medal.
Yeah, certainly. And I thought the way that the Brisbane Lightning defended the Adelaide Rush, they were real busy in that box, in that area where it was really important. They really clogged it up. Even though they had that many shots, I thought the probably quality of shots was a bit lacking. They were from distance or they're out on the sides. Nothing really up the middle. I thought they junked it up really nicely. So it'll be interesting to see how the Inferno respond to that today. But the Adelaide Rush, I just can't help feel that they'll be out for blood today. They finished first on the ladder. They really thought that they were going to be in the grand final, and so did I, to be honest. So today, they have to walk away with the bronze, don't they?
Yeah, and I think someone like Jordan Kulbita as well, we've seen throughout the season, scoring 20 goals, and any competition in ice hockey, you're putting up 20 goals, that's a massive effort. I think yesterday was controlled quite well by the Lightning, not being able to get real clean opportunities through that slot area. So I think you can expect a big performance from Kulbita today.
And the beautiful thing about this as well, these teams have been locked in all season. They've played each other 4 times, 2 wins, 2 losses. They've scored 20 goals apiece against each other. So the goal difference between them is exactly even. So you can't get a closer matchup. This is what we're expecting for the grand final game, but this is going to be a cracker. Ladies and gentlemen, strap in because we are in for a great game. And then make sure you're tuning in later at 4 o'clock. That's going to be an absolute beauty. But now we get things underway. Aris is out there. We'll try and control the puck first, but Scala had it, but Kulbita had different ideas and just burst through. Bailey on defence. Kulbita behind the net now. Just circumnavigating the attacking zone. Put that puck low across the face, but Aris unable to get a stick on it. Del Basso, who's been brilliant in the late part of this season for the Perth Inferno, has really added to their lineup. Cooper looking to go forward. Salmon stole it, and now it's in the middle. Holub will get back here in defence. The Perth Inferno will change their line. They're caught out a little bit here on the outer side, but Bailey was able to get out there. Bailey now moving the puck forward. They move it nicely. Malcolm just hit that one deep. McKenzie getting across. I love Malcolm. Had a drill in hand earlier, helping putting the moorings in for the goals. Here we go. Malcolm into the corner. Put that one into the middle. MCC, Michelle Clark-Crumpton on it now. Put that down low. McKenzie tried to get it on there. Here's Merinook for her first touch of the game. Here's Holub. Real stalemate at the moment, Doogie. A lot of it being played in this neutral zone. Here's McKenzie on, McClellan on the attack. Shot fired from distance. It was a high one. Repelling out of defence. Merinook trying to get rid of it. McClellan onto it now. MCC in front of goals here. Lifts one in. The opening goal for the Inferno.
Just an unbelievable finish to go top shelf in that close range. It's a perfect start for the Perth Inferno. We've seen straight off the opening face-off, it was Jordan Kulbita just driving in behind the net, and Farrier threw one across the crease, and then the Perth Inferno just going back up the other way, just turning the tide early in this first period. And we see on the replay, Michelle Clark-Crumpton, the wily old vet, just able to lift that top shelf.
I reckon there's a simple formula too. You don't leave MCC open around goals.
Absolutely.
That's what's going to happen. It was open, and she put it in the back of the net, and it was just a great finish too, just a little lift. Now Bailey on the attack. Cebulski was down there working hard. Bailey will end up with it, pushing down into the neutral zone now. Just send that puck deep. It's just then parried away. McClellan to Acker, back to McClellan. There's a good setup. Now into the slot. One-timer from Blatchford. Didn't quite get all of it. Venus trying to clear that one away. Here's Venus, absolute superstar in defence, now in attack. Venus just got the backhander, but it's just wide of the target. Venus still on it now, got her own rebound. It's a one-man show at the moment. Now into the defensive zone, Acker. Webb. Just stopping and propping, picked up here. Backhanded attempt, Cebulski trying, Scala banking one off the wall, still holding possession. Scala bursting through. Harris will get back there though. And we'll have a whistle.
Well, there's an early penalty now. So off the back of that goal from Michelle Clark-Crumpton, we can see Venning going to the box for the Adelaide Rush. So this is a really big opportunity early in this first period for the Perth Inferno to really sort of put the foot down now and try and open up a bit of a gap.
Adelaide will clear it. So yeah, power play time. All goals in the Melbourne and Adelaide game yesterday all came from the power play, all 4 of them. Perth converted on their first power play. So let's see if they can do this here. Adelaide short-handed at the moment, causing a bit of trouble with Tupper. Del Basso, they were tied up, and I think we're going to see an evening out of the penalties here as Del Basso had Tupper tied up. And Del Basso is going to head to the penalty box for 2.
Yep. So we'll have some 4-on-4 hockey as Del Basso head to the box for holding. So that's really well done from the Adelaide Rush too. Being able to be short-handed there and really push hard on the forecheck to draw that penalty.
There's going to be a slight advantage at the end of this 2-minute period where Adelaide will have 20 seconds of their own power play, but 4-on-4 at the moment. The draw won by Salmons. McClellan got back there looking to clear it. It evades Venus. Tupper will get across and clean it up. Tupper to Venus. Now Venus left-hand side, pushing strongly. Still with it now. Venus has played a brilliant game already early. Trying to wrap around attempt. Farrier picks it up. Farrier! Put it in. Shoulder save there by King. Rebound comes. Scala away. Neutral zone now looking to attack. Scala goes all the way. Save. Puck still alive. Farrier looking to clear it. Kulbita got in there and involved and helped out the defence, and now they're on the attack. Great pass to Kulbita. Offside was the call. That was so close.
Just offside, Kulbita was breaking free. That's 2 big saves at either end though. King with Farrier sliding in at the high slot there. Just fires one over. You see here the offside call. And then back up the other end, a shot on between the legs.
Oh, that's mighty close.
And Moonen able to just use the stick and push it away.
Great work on the Skaters Network replay. Big supporters of the AW. We're great to have them on board, providing all the replay services today. Here's Cooper. Tape-to-tape pass across the ice by Cooper. That was hot. That had plenty on it. Bailey. Irvine trying to thread one through. Merinook had other ideas. He'll come back. Here's Cooper. Merinook. Adelaide looked sharp with their passing early. Merinook now, right-hand side, looking for the right option. Stopping in the corner. Bailey cut off the angle and stole the puck. Now Merinook still battling away. This is a great battle between Bailey and Merinook. Malcolm came in to lend a hand and won it. Got it out of there. Send Acker a task, but Holub will win the race. Holub moving it forward. Merinook looking to clear it away. Does. Bailey picking it up behind the net. Still a slight advantage here for the Adelaide Rush of 5 seconds. Venus. We're back to even numbers on the ice and coming straight out of the box, having an effect and copping a hit as well. Del Basso. There's one for your troubles as you come out of the box. Del Basso away. Mini breakaway here. Oh, that's brilliant skating to get back by Tahima. They'll love that. Shot on net by Michelle Clark-Crumpton, the early goal scorer in this one. Multhana trying, but McClellan will have it. That's Georgia McClellan. Lukoviak on it now. Sends it forward. Michelle Clark-Crumpton in space again. Was able to wind up. Cooper got in the way and wore one on the body. Cooper to Sapolsky. Now Bailey. Just moves it to Del Basso. Del Basso puts it into space and gets a rest after coming out of the penalty box. Scala, wraparound. Not there. Cooper clears. Bailey will pick it up in the neutral zone. We're seeing some good passing here in the early stages, Doogie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bailey. Harris cutting that off. Bailey with the backhander. Work it in the middle here, the rush. Sabolski. Tried, went back with it. They'll battle here on the boards. Eventually it comes out. Sabolski ends up with it. Went the shot, but it was wide of the target. King was happy to see that one fly by. Scala. Working in defence. Scala flicking that forward. Of course, Scala, our league leading point scorer. She'll be hungry for goals today. Bailey went forward with it. Holub will get back here. Holub just using the board and getting that one out of there. Good flick again into the middle. Kilbita picks it up here. Kilbita's got to take on 2. Kilbita went for space instead. Got the shot. King with the save. Cooper just crushed the net. King went down. That was such a great shot by Kulbita, forcing the rebound. It could have been anything for Cooper.
And that's what you want. You just want to throw pucks on net and force the goaltender to make a save. You don't want to sort of skate on the outside. See the replay here. Kulbita. Abby Webb does a great job just to push Kulbita out wide, but still able to just get a wrist shot. And it's a quick release too, so there's plenty of power behind that wrist shot. But King was in the right position.
Shot count at the moment, fairly even at 3 apiece. Adelaide fans watching yesterday, the shot count would have been a statistic they were watching heavily. At one stage, they were leading 31-6. Ended up putting 60 shots on net for only 1 goal yesterday. Tahima fires. They had Perry in net yesterday and King in net. They've faced probably the 2 best goaltenders in the competition back-to-back. Marinook in the corner. Oh, that was a good pass, but just couldn't quite land the one-timer. Here's Tupper to Marinook. McKenzie. They'll battle away. Now Multhaner. Left-hand side. Drops it off at Marinook. I loved it. Good shot. King's on there. King had to save this time again. They tie up on the crease as well. The officials coming in from everywhere. This is finals hockey.
Plenty of feeling in this one. We see here a great save by King, but there's a really smart play. We see on the replay here, it's a really smart play from Georgia McClellan. The rebound will come back out, and Georgia McClellan here, number 14, we see the shot here from Kulbita, just gets a stick and kicks it back to King, so King can cover it up. So a really smart play.
Yeah, great teamwork. King would have loved that in defence. It gives her a chance to tie it up, and we see that here. Scala with it. Scala using the boards nicely, getting that to Del Basso on the outer side. Irvine put that one in the middle. Ayres picked it up, the 2-12s. Ayres moving forward, but offside is going to be the call. Now the puck has to enter the attacking zone before any other player. You can, however, enter the attacking zone first if you have control of the puck.
We see early on in this one too, Todd, there's a lot of drive from either blue line, so it's going to be a really interesting contest from both blue lines for this team, for these teams.
Scala taking off, using the boards nicely, looking to push. Venus gets across. Del Basso looking for forecheck. Tried. Smashes Venus into the boards. Salmons trying to keep it ahead of the blue line. I reckon that entered the neutral zone. It'll be interesting. Yep, there's the offside. And came over and back pretty quickly.
So after a period of this first period with no whistles, we've had a couple of offsides in a row just to sort of, I suppose, calm things down a little bit now.
I thought the game that you had yesterday too, there wasn't very many penalties at all in that game. It was very fast and free-flowing. And that's something that will be interesting today where we look at Adelaide. They played a tough game yesterday in Brisbane as well. Will that affect the way that they play in these medal games? In that across. Here's Lily McClellan. Just put that one into the middle. It almost fell there for Lund. Cooper kept it ahead of the blue line nicely. Ayres pushing here. Get down and work hard into this corner. Very good. Novartis working hard there. Acker getting across. Acker to Blatchford. Blatchford using the board. Cebulski trying to win the challenge. Does in the end. Georgia McClellan will have to get back here in the corner. Flicked it to her sister on the other side in Lily. Now Acker's away. Acker dumps it. They'll change their line, the Inferno. This will give time for Adelaide to settle on the puck, set up their offensive structure. Cooper navigating her way through. Handy dangles now into the attacking zone. Went to the shot early. Bailey deflected it. Lund will pick it up in the corner and Irvine will battle away. I'm just kicking that away. It's in the corner. McKenzie to Malcolm. Oh, lovely pass back to McKenzie. That was brilliant. Here's MCC. Michelle Clark-Crompton getting around one. Then the backhander save. And it's all tied up there behind the net.
It's a beautiful piece of play there from the defensive zone. And a little backhand pass, a bit of a no-looker. Knew where the teammate was. And Michelle Clark-Crompton, who scored the opening goal of the contest, was able to toe drag and try and get around.
One knocked out into the outer side, into the middle. And of course, Emma Moonen in goals today for the Adelaide Rush. And parried away. Tahima knocked it forward. Malcolm on the outer side, sends it long. And we've got a penalty here. on Merinook, and Merinook's going to chirp here. There's plenty of chat before Merinook heads to the bench. Merinook and Salmon's just getting into it. And Merinook's going to make her way to the penalty box. Salmons was having none of it.
This is what you want to see, though, isn't it, Todd, in a medal game?
Yeah.
Playing for bronze. They'd love to be here for the gold, these two teams, but you can just tell they've got that mindset. Step out on the ice, 100%. It's all to play for.
I don't know if Salmons is the one that I want to upset, though.
No.
she can bury you with skill.
Yeah.
She's one of the best in the competition, and I think if you fire her up, you might be in trouble. Here's McClellan into the middle. One timer, Del Basso wound up, just missed that one. Scala on the left-hand circle, back to Del Basso. Unfortunate for the Inferno. That's going to make its way back to the neutral zone. They'll have to retreat here and reset. Del Basso. They are on the power play. Here's Scala. Out to the top. Down low. Cycling it okay at the moment. Del Basso screaming for it ahead of the blue line. Navigating through. Got the shot away. It was a tough one. Scala backhanded to Michelle Clark. Crompton didn't know where it was. Salmons is there. Moonen did well to keep it out of the net. Salmons back to Scala. I like this. They're keeping it deep. Minute 14 on the power play. Del Basso, Scala. They move it good. Good defence too. Del Basso has a look here. Just lines it up. Georgia McClellan puts the shot over the top. That was just waiting to happen. Here's Kilbita, who's going to go hard here on the penalty kill. Will look to go the other way. Gets the shot early, but you're going to have to do better than that to get past Sasha King, who just takes it in the glove and wears it like a trophy. Hangs the glove out there.
Great puck movement from the Inferno, but the desperation as well from the Adelaide Rush. As we see the replay here, Kilbita going forward and getting a wrist shot. Kate Tahima diving in front of that loose puck to deny the Perth Inferno another opportunity. I did see Kate Tahima getting warmed up down in the tunnel, and the amount of tape and stuff that Kate Tahima goes through for a game, Todd. Diving in front of the pucks like that is no wonder.
So Elastoplast, if you're looking for a sponsorship, Tahima's the one. Bailey. Moving that one out there wide. Malcolm tried to put that one into the middle. Lily McClellan will pick it up and help it on for McKenzie. Lukoviak's in there as well. Bailey picks it up ahead of the blue line, gets the shot. It goes wide of the target. Mooner just watches it sail past. Malcolm this time fires. Venus wears that one and it's cleared away. Lukoviak will get back here. 20 seconds left in the power play. It's been a good power play here, Doogie, for the Inferno. They've had many shots on net. McKenzie. Adelaide through Venus will get it moving. Tahima. 2 rolls of tape. Tahima, we like to call it. Venus. Multhana. Send it forward. Lukoviak. Tried. Still battling away here. Del Basso trying to get involved. Cooper's there. I think that puck stuck. They'll come in. And Merinook just gave Salmons a little shove there. They were obviously having words earlier. And Merinook's after redemption. I wonder what's happened between those two.
I think we can expect another 48 minutes of them two going at it. I don't think that's going to simmer down anytime soon. So it should be an interesting contest between those two.
And I'm here for it. I'm subscribing to it. Merinook's now headed to the bench after that penalty. It's finals hockey. It's what you come to expect. And Farrier and Del Basso just jockeying for position here. Our officials are going to have to come in and have a word. Our officials have been doing a great job all weekend. And of course, our officials in this game, Jeffrey Clinic, Oliver Parkinson, Amy Newbert and Alice Cam. Alice Cam in the scorekeeper and timekeeper Tamarissa Firth. Cooper winding up that big shot there from distance. Into the middle. Now away. Kilbita's got an opportunity here. Kilbita into the middle. Penalty is being called. They still have possession though. Cooper. Will it be tripping? Yes, it will. Thought Kilbita was on then.
So the Adelaide Rush now, as you see the call here, Kilbita's a great pass from Farrier from the defensive blue line to find a streaking Kilbita through the neutral zone. Just trying to cut back in on that forehand to get a shot away. Draws the penalty. But now this is huge now for the Adelaide Rush. They just killed the penalty. only moments ago. Now they're on the power play now. See if they can make the Inferno pay for it.
The puck is dropped. Tupper just put it into space. And it gets cleared away. You can't help but think, Doogie, psychologically, yesterday putting that many shots on net, only getting the one goal, is that hampering them? They've been a team that's been scoring at will all season, but things have been dry for them this weekend. Still behind the net, Tupper. Now out on the left-hand circle. Great pass to Venus, who got the one-timer, but King kept it out somehow.
That is an unbelievable save from Sasha King. On the far side, Venus just strolling into that slot area. Gets the one-timer, was pressured, but able to get a shot away. And King with a big save. I wonder if Irvine just put enough pressure on Venus. Didn't need enough speed on that shot.
It's unbelievable, this sport. The reaction time you need to stop that is just unbelievable. That was so close to her as well. We get a call for offside here. Venus was literally just outside the D, and it was motoring.
Absolutely, just outside of that blue paint area, and to see that puck come across and then see Venus firing it off the stick.
We'll clear that away. McClellan goes deep with it. A rush will get back here. Venus on it now. Venus now pushing the left-hand side. Just send it forward, but still has it now. Venus working the way through. I'll tell you what, Venus has come to play today. He's had brilliant shifts and putting in another great one here. Drops it off. 50 seconds left in the power play. Acker goes over. Tupper still bursting through against Bailey. Marinook's in there to help and try and dig it out. Inferno happy with that puck to stay against that board as long as possible. As you see Bailey just trying to keep it in there. They finally get it out. Venus at the blue line is going to wind up. Faked it. Then just laid it off. Now they'll build up play here. Back to Venus on the other side. Venus looking at the goal now. Bang! Put that one in. Sasha King glove save.
Well, Venus has been all over it, and you called it, Todd. I was just about to mention that once we had a break in play. Just driving from that blue line, getting forward on the rush. Just putting pressure in that offensive zone. We see here able to get a shot on from near the blue line. And definitely come to play.
Salmons and Marinook in the draw. Kulbita picked it up ahead of the blue line, dumps it off. Farrier looking. Oh, great pass to find Cooper. Cooper just fires one. King with a save again. And then it goes across the face. King is setting up a brick wall between those red pipes at the moment. Farrier just put that one into the slot. It gets cleared away. That'll probably see the end of that penalty kill. Salmons just racing against Kulbita. Now Salmons is quick, but Kulbita to get there first, that's unbelievable pace. Kulbita moved it ahead, finds Cooper. Cooper to Sabulski, just swatted it out of air, and then got the shot away. Unbelievable stuff. Now Marinook on it now, left-hand circle, come into the middle, laid it off, shot in the middle. McClellan forces that one out. Tupper will get across here against Scala, but Scala splits the middle. Kulbita just landed a little hit. Del Basso picking it up. Then Del Basso fired the shot in. Moonen with the save. Del Basso puts it out for Bailey ahead of the blue line, who puts it in. Now Del Basso behind the net. The wraparound was open there, but Del Basso will just wait as options. Del Basso sent it down low. Good defence by Marinook to force that one. Sorry, it was Multhana. Apologies. Del Basso tried. Lund got a stick to it. Now Bailey. Rush tried to move that forward. Irvine will get back here in defence. Irvine trying to get it out of there. Venus got it. Sent it forward. Michelle Clark-Crumpton knocked it forward, but it'll come back. Big collision there behind the net as they all made their way across. It's going to sit out here. I'll go forward with it. Bailey now. Bailey on the left-hand side. Has to go alone. Get the shot away. Moonen with the save. Rebound alive. The rush will clear things, though. Irvine. Tough one. Go out on the outer side here. Venus. Venus using the board. Going back. Tough one. Blatchford read it well. Blatchford got something on it. Looked for Acker. Aris is there. Bailey into the neutral zone. They have to watch for the offside. Managed that one well, though. Acker to Lily McClellan. Just doubling back. William McClellan drops it off for Blatchford. Now Venus picks it up. Venus is Aris. Lakoviak went forward, forced the ledger. Salmons moves it back to Georgia McClellan. Salmons, Kulbita. Kulbita in the middle. Looking for space. Right hand side. Just leaves it there. Shot fired from distance. King with the save will trap it. And plenty going on around the net.
As Multhana involved again. We've seen that already as well. After the whistle, bit of push and shove involving Multhana. But you see Jordan Kulbita, how dangerous Jordan Kulbita is. Just driving through that centre ice. And the problem you have if you're the Perth Inferno, you don't know if Jordan Kulbita is going to keep driving to the net or what we've seen just there, just dropping it back to a teammate who then jumps in.
Yeah, this reads the game so well, does Kulbita. Such a play creator, if you will. Salmons trying to burst through, couldn't. Scala. Salmon just sends it for Scala, who'll go around the top. Around Multhana, then they crash into the boards. Big collision down there. As you can see, crowd starting to really pack in too. When they're standing behind the boards like that, you know we're in for a big crowd. Tupper trying. Salmons. He knocked that one away. Sabulski tried. Del Basso's got something on here. Control. Del Basso winds up. Moonen couldn't quite get it in the glove. It was deflected so hard it went over the back. And play will restart.
I wonder if it actually possibly hit the upright there. I'm not sure. I didn't hear any noise, but it's sort of the way it deflected. But Del Basso, very dangerous. And I've been impressed with Emma Moonen after the back of yesterday's loss as well. I know it's that early goal, but you can't do much about that with Michelle Clark-Crumpton finishes like that. Outside of that, Moonen's done really, really well. She
certainly has been wonderful. Here's Lan. Lan trying to get the pass away, then went shot. On the other side, they'll battle away. Sabulski and Bedell comes in to lend a hand. McKenzie, Tupper, Malcolm, Michelle Clark-Crumpton, MCC. Right-hand side, couldn't. Venus. Venus has been so good today in defence. McKenzie tried. Bailey put in a laser. And Moonen with the save. That had some heat on it. I'll lay that one off. Lan. Venus. Moving it nicely. Farrier. Tried. Couldn't. McClellan. Venus is there as well. Lakoviak and Venus hit a tie-up. Farrier, good pass. Kulbita couldn't quite. Bailey just landed on the puck. They'll dig for it here. A tough one. And then Lund gives a little shove. There's plenty going on between these two teams. Let's look at this on the replay, Doogie.
Yeah, we see here, and Adelaide's done this a lot, just feeding into the slot. And then we see here, after the whistle, Lakoviak comes in and just knocks Lund over, as we see right there. But that's what the Adelaide Rush have done so much in this first period. They're driving to the net or driving in behind the net, and they're just feeding pucks into that slot area, just trying to get nice and close to King. Because if you're shooting from out wide with King, majority of the time, King's going to glove that or push that away. That's how good King is. So you've got to try and get traffic in front and try and get those rebounds or those close opportunities.
You're right. It's those second and third shots against King. Her first save is probably one of the best in the competition. Kulbita. McClellan battling hard. Salmon's in there as well. Farrier. Bit out to the top. Venning couldn't quite trap it. Venning works hard to get back for it and does well for her team, but here comes Salmon. Salmon's and Del Basso on the attack. Lays it off. Del Basso looking. Can thread it? No. Moonen save. Will come out wide. Scala will pick it up. Scala. McClellan from distance, but that's wide. Del Basso behind the net now. Del Basso in the corner. Drops it off to Salmons. Salmons back to Del Basso, who fires, and Kulbita just got something on it and it deflected away. Aris looked to thread the pass long. Kulbita picks it up here, now into the attacking zone. Kulbita fires. King just shoulders it away. Couldn't get anything on it, couldn't get the blocker, but just lifted the shoulder, then shrugs the shoulders while standing in net, so it brings some more on.
Well, the Adelaide Rush, they'll be wondering how they can score a goal this weekend. So far, they've had 72 shots on goal across the entire weekend for 1 goal. So they'll be looking to disguise, wondering if it's going to go in anytime soon.
Certainly will. You're right there, Doogie. It must be starting to get frustrating now. Sasha King's save percentage this season, 91% coming into today, and Imogen Perry, 91.3. So they've faced the two toughest goaltenders in the competition back-to-back. That's the end of the first period. It's the Perth Inferno 1, the Adelaide Rush yet to score. We're going to have a couple of words from our sponsors and major partners, but make sure you're joining us for this second period. This one's just warming up. I've got a feeling this is going to go all the way.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really, I suppose, an even first period, a moment of magic from Michelle Clark-Crumpton, and both teams had plenty of opportunities.
We'll take a break and we'll be back after this.
We can do better than this, right? Wouldn't you rather be at Archie Brothers, sipping on a cocktail, while owning your friends on the Dodgems? Or drinking one of these, winning one of those, or those, and coming in first? Ugh. How about eating this, zapping that, and dancing the night away? Join us at Archie Brothers for the fun we'd all rather be having.
Be entertained at the District Docklands.
With over 30 food and dining options, 15 entertainment choices, and international brand shopping, there's enough to keep you entertained for hours.
Explore the outdoor undercover precinct and experience everything the district has to offer.
Like carving up the ice at O'Brien Icehouse, arcade fun at Archie Brothers, or catch a movie at the state-of-the-art Hoyt Cinemas.
Eat, play, stay, shop at the district. Find out more at thedistrictdocklands.com.au.
Nestled in Docklands, O'Brien Icehouse is the coolest destination to show off your moves. Families, friends and groups of all ages can enjoy the perfect day out with our public skating sessions running daily. We'll see you on the ice. O'Brien Icehouse.
Welcome back to the AWIHL here, brought to you by Sportscast Australia on the YouTube network. The Adelaide Rush and the Perth Inferno are locked in a tight one. It's the Inferno 1, the Adelaide Rush yet to score. My name is Todd Morris and I'm joined by Andrew McDougall. Doogie, what a first period that was.
It was end-to-end hockey at some stages and also a lot of feeling, which is probably what you expected with these two teams. As we mentioned off the top, 1 and 2 battling it out for the bronze medal. There's been, after the whistle, a bit of push and a shove. We're seeing Salmons and Moroniuk in a bit of a tussle as well, and Multhaner's in there as well. It's all happening, and a bit of magic from Michelle Clark-Crumpton is the only goal for that first period. But the Adelaide Rush, 12 shots on goal, yet to break through on Sasha King, but getting some high-quality opportunities through that slot area just outside the blue paint. And then on the other side of it, when the Inferno are going forward, they're getting chances, the Inferno, but I feel like the Adelaide Rush are just pushing them outside, sort of boxing them out a little bit, not letting them get into those high-danger areas.
There's a beautiful crowd in here too at the O'Brien Icehouse, and it's just building for the gold medal game. I reckon it could be close to capacity here later this afternoon. For the first time I've ever seen, there was allocated seating at the front. When you walked in, they said you've got to pick a seat because that's how many people are here today. So we're set for a good one here. And if you still want to come in and you're in Victoria, make your way in. It's a brilliant day out. Get to the O'Brien Icehouse because that gold medal game is going to be great. Now, our officials already are having a chat to our combatants that are out there on the ice. The two captains gathered at the end of that period and were chatting to the officials. And I think the message was to calm it down. So strap in, folks. If you just tuned in for the first time, you're here for a good one. If you've been watching, well, you know exactly what we're talking about. Moroniuk trying to break through. Bailey just sent that one from distance, but it won't trouble Moonen, who's in goals. That one now into the middle. Moroniuk trying to force that one forward. Bailey got a piece of it, but it'll go all the way back. Irvine will get there first. Moroniuk on the other side here looking for the forward check. Tried to get a stick to it. Couldn't. Del Basso with it. Uses the board nicely. Del Basso and Moroniuk, and then they just tie up a little bit late too. Plenty of feeling in this. That one goes forward. Salmon's trying to get across. Now against the board now into the middle. Here's Del Basso. Couldn't quite get it. Scala took off, but offside is the call. We'll come back and we'll have our first stoppage. Only seconds in.
Just off the top, what you were saying about the officials having a chat before the face-off, I don't think they're going to calm down though, Todd. I don't think a chat from the officials is going to settle anything out there.
If anything, it probably will be an antagonist. They'll be ready to rock and roll more. They'll let us play. Will be the feeling from the players. There's Cooper. Michelle Clark-Crompton getting across. Harris will push hard here. Georgia McClellan on it. Georgia McClellan did really well there, created some space for herself. Venning tried to keep it ahead of the blue line, came off the blue to do so. Aris now put it into the middle. Some fancy work there from Lakoviak to get it out. Venning put it forward. And we've got a whistle here. Play's going to go all the way to the attacking zone for the Inferno.
So at the moment, to open up this second period, it only just ticked over just under a minute and 10. It's been all the Adelaide Rush so far in their offensive zone for majority of this opening, this first period.
And the frustrating thing for the Adelaide Rush, it's been all Adelaide Rush all weekend. Their conversions have really hurt them. That pass there, McKenzie sent it forward. Now Kulbita has it in the middle. Kulbita in the attacking zone. Kulbita just circling around, kept that one ahead nicely. Some good dangles to get into the middle, but couldn't quite. Michelle Clark-Crumpton on it now. With it, working into the middle. Has Blatchford on the right. Holds on to it though. Gets around Kulbita. Then Kulbita causes the penalty. And Kulbita just sat MCC down and gave away the penalty. And she makes her way to the penalty box for 2. Power play time here.
Very interesting decision though, Todd, this one. I didn't think Kulbita did too much wrong here, to be honest. But the penalty was called anyway. But now it's a big, massive opportunity for the Perth Inferno on this early power play.
The puck is dropped. The draw is won by the Inferno. Scala out to the top. Puck makes his way back to the neutral zone. Del Basso on it now. Del Basso just missed that fresh air. Multhana has a shot here. No. Del Basso just did enough to negate that. Tough one. Tupper got involved. Georgia McClellan. Salmons will get across here. Michelle Clark-Crumpton picking it up, tried to put it into the middle. Tupper has it in the neutral zone. And remember, Adelaide are short-handed here, and they've got it in their attacking zone. Del Basso, Michelle Clark-Crumpton, Venus tried to get across. Now Scala. Here goes things for the Inferno. It starts to open up. Scala has Salmons to her left. Scala now into the middle. Drops it off Del Basso. Del Basso just cycles it. Shot by McClellan, but no. Saved by King. McClellan puts another one in. Saved by Moonen. Apologies. Tupper. Harris battling hard. Scala tried that one. Bailey picks it up here. Bailey slides it down to Michelle Clark-Crumpton. To Salmons. No, couldn't quite capture it. Back out to Bailey. Marinook trying. Bailey in the corner. Bailey, good pass. Del Basso opens things up. Scala, boom, puts the shot in. Moonen with the save. Tupper with the rebound, sourcing it out of there. Tense moments there, Doogie, for the rush.
Yeah, absolutely. A big, big block too. I think it was Kirsty Venus just getting in front of that Georgia McConnell slap shot.
Here's Bailey. Cooper trying. Harris got across. Del Basso gets back here. Del Basso to Malcolm. Malcolm. Now Del Basso. Slides it across. Good pass to find Bailey in open space. Cooper gets a stick check in there. Now Bailey in the corner. Has Lila McClellan at the top, but couldn't get the pass there. Stolen away. Now we've got a breakaway situation here. 1-on-1. Saved by King. Brilliant save. King was staring down the barrel. Multhana just went straight at her.
As we see this, the save, as we see King just open up the legs there, and you see the puck just sitting just in front of the red line. Multhana, great defensive play here to get her stick in, just to lift her stick, and Bailey loses control, and then Kilbita jumped straight out of the box, and who thought maybe he would have dropped it off, but went to go alone, and a big save from King.
King again proving to be mighty hard to get by. Sasha King, of course, the national team goaltender as well, and you can see why. There's Webb, McClellan, Scala, Aris with it now. Samage picks up the loose puck and tries to clear it out of here. We're back to even numbers, of course. We saw before Kilbito stormed out of the penalty box, and that evened things up. Down here to Venus. Salmons cut it off. Salmons sends the puck long. Tupper. Line change from the Inferno here. Here's Bailey. Now the Rush changed their line. Bailey to Michelle Clark-Crumpton. Cooper got across. No one cut off. McKenzie did well to win the puck back. McKenzie to Michelle Clark-Crumpton, put it into the middle. Cooper away. Cebulski now, left-hand side. Cebulski just lays a cute pass in there, but didn't find the intended target. McKenzie, come back here for Venning. Venning to Cebulski. This is good play. Cebulski on the right now. Cebulski firing. King managed not to get that one cleanly. It was still alive, but MCC was there and saved the day by clearing it. It gives a little bit of time for the Inferno to breathe. On the outer side, Lunn. Bailey got there. Now Multhana came in. Acker got across, made it tough. Good battle here ensuing. Venus said, "I'll take it, thank you," then put it on net. That was just stopped. Lily McClellan trying to get it out of here. Well, they're against the board, another puck battle. Pretty scrappy stuff here in this second period. Still only the one goal in the game. Real big stalemate. The puck's been in there for a little while now. They all get involved. Sits out here. Tahima. Good stick there by Bailey to get it back. Now Bailey's under attack. Multhana and Tahima working hard for that one. They win out. Passes laid off. Here's Venus. Back to Tahima. This is good. Tahima fires the shot to a wall of bodies in front of the goal. Venus down low. Tried to just fish that pass in there, but couldn't quite. Merinook. Kilbita got it going forward. Shot from distance. Glove save. And Sasha King holding that glove out as Merinook skates past.
Yeah, another big save from King. That's sustained pressure from the Adelaide Rush, just keeping it in on the blue line, getting shots on net. Kate Tahima, solid shift and gets another opportunity here. Just a wrist shot from the blue line and easily gloved by King.
I know we celebrate the goals, but I love nothing more than a Sasha King glove save. It's a signature move. It's great to watch. Scala, Cooper, Salmons banks it off the board. Tupper will pick it up in the defensive zone for the Rush and tried to pinpoint a pass on the outer side, but McClellan got there to Lakoviak, and now Cooper for the Rush makes it hard. Kilbita now. Kilbita versus McClellan. Kilbita sends it low. Good pass into the middle, just wasn't anybody home. Kilbita picks it up ahead of the blue line. Now looking to go low. That pass came into the middle. Tough. Georgia McClellan clears it. Scala, Aris. Now here for Kilbita. Tried to get the pass going to the captain, but couldn't. McClellan. Lakoviak. Scala. Now working it out of defence. Moved it nicely. Del Basso into the attacking zone. Basso sends it deep. Here's Scala. Scala tried to get it into the middle now. Del Basso. Scala's there waiting for it. Cooper negated that one. It was good defence. Dropped off here. Del Basso tried to go back to Scala, but the puck sails all the way to the defensive zone now. Harris looking to forecheck against Bailey. Bailey moved it nicely. That was good. Malcolm fresh off the bench. Malcolm puts it on net. Moonen just deflected it away. And it just sits here now for Bedell. Bedell going on goal. King pads it away. The rebound was there, but tough to fire that shot back. Venus will pick it up in the neutral zone. Venus has been absolutely everywhere today. Venus fires it. King with the save. Clark Crumpton flicks it out of there. Goes the aerial route, but Venning will pick it up. Cebulski knocking it forward. Venus trying hard. Michelle Clark Crumpton tried. Venus, they'll battle away. Bedell moved it forward. Now the Rush will look to skate it out of here via Cebulski. And again, real gritty stuff here, Doogie, isn't it?
It is. Just a big battle going on along the boards, but Kirsty Venus, you mentioned Kirsty Venus, Todd, plenty of times in his call, just both ends of the ice. Just jumping up in a rush and getting forward in the offense and firing a puck on net. And then getting back here, we've seen a beautiful stick move on Michelle Clark Crumpton just to break up that play as well. So Kirsty Venus has been outstanding.
Well, it makes sense, Doogie. I think it was yesterday all 7 planets were in alignment and Venus is playing really well.
I think you might know a bit more of that about me than I do, mate.
Merinook versus Salmons in the face-off. Scala gets it, fires the shot. Moonen had to try and save that. That came in at amazing pace. It was cleared away. We've got a whistle here. Is that a bench infringement, Doogie?
I think it's icing, mate.
Icing. Yes, it is.
That's much better, though, from the Perth Inferno. It did mention how it felt like the Inferno were firing shots from out wide and the Rush were pushing them out wide, but they're starting to get a few opportunities in that slot area and the rebounds as well.
Draw happens, Scala with it. Tahima. McClellan will get across. Great stop by Mulfana. Lays it across to Merinook. Battle in the corner here. Holub just sending it forward. Puck goes straight into the air. Tahima on it now. Marinook with it in the corner. Pressed against the board. Lukoviak just holds her in tight there. Tahima comes in. Great puck battle here. We'll just stay in there. Will finally come out. Oh, big hit there as Lukoviak hit the board. Salmons went the aerial route to clear it out. Cooper will pick it up. Those puck battles must take a lot of energy out. Stuck against those boards and fighting for it to come out. Cooper just fired that pass pretty quickly. Del Basso picks it up here. Marinook behind Del Basso. Cooper navigates through. Cooper's got an opening here. Cooper tried. McClellan, good defence with the stick. Cooper still with possession. Put it into the middle. King has to dive on it and does. That was a great pass.
We haven't seen much of that from Cooper in this game, though, Todd. We see the replay here, just collecting the puck again behind the net and firing one on King, who was able to cover up. But that's what the Adelaide Rush want from Aspen Cooper, from that blue line, driving forward, wrist speed through the neutral zone, really putting the Perth defenders on their heels. We haven't seen a lot of that so far in the game.
Gilbert now Venus ahead of the blue line. Venus lays that one off. Shot from Tupper. And now they'll just outside the blue area. Malcolm with it. Malcolm out wide. Aris will get across here. Aris sends that one long. Irvine for the Inferno had Kulbita breathing down her neck. Tough one here. It's going to sit in the middle. Adelaide have got a chance for another attack into the neutral zone. Tupper getting that forward using the boards. Michelle Clark-Crumpton now away into the attacking zone. Has Acker in the middle. Michelle Clark-Crumpton goes for the shot. It's deflected early in a trajectory. It goes wide of the target. Blatchford picks it up in the corner. Blatchford tried to put that one in the middle. There's Bailey. He shoots and fires, and Venus stops that. Venus puts it out into space. Has to take on Irvine. Now against the board. Bit of a hit there. Cleland. Harris. Battle here in front of the away penalty box. Still digging for it. It's been so gritty in this second period. Been made to earn every possession. Kohler put it in the net, but the whistle for offside. What a shot that was.
It was, but it was just offside before it. You see here, trying to hold up on the blue line. Just couldn't quite.
And I think the reason why that went in, King heard the whistle before and watched it sail past.
Yeah.
But for Adelaide Rush fans, how many shots now is that this weekend? 81 shots for only the one goal all weekend. And to see that one go in would have been heartbreak, but wow. Just testament to the strength of goaltending in this competition. To have two goaltenders in the league in the 90s save percentage is just brilliant. Molfena, Lukoviak into the middle. Here's Cooper now. Cooper bursting through. And dropped off for Scala. Cooper. Now into the neutral zone. Cross here. Cooper sends it deep. Koviak picking it up. Farrier burst through but couldn't. Scala sets it out for Del Basso. Cooper gets across. And that puck goes over the boards in a big collision.
There's still plenty of feeling in this one. We're just seeing behind the play, as the play was developing in that far corner, so we see the replay here, the bodies going together against the glass. We've seen Lukoviak and Molthana too, getting into it while they're on the ice.
And of course, as we said at the top of the broadcast, these two teams probably expected to play in the gold medal game, finishing first and second. And they're here in this bronze medal clash. Later on, of course, Melbourne will take on the Brisbane Lightning for gold at 4 o'clock. Make sure you're joining us for that. That shot from distance one goes over the top. Michelle Clark-Crumpton there trying to pick it up. McKenzie uses the board to send it forward. Venning will get there first here for the Rush. Venning moves it along to the captain now. Farrier. Back to Farrier. Farrier, good pass, finding Aris. Now, firing a shot at net. That one's easily deflected by King. Tupper down low, looking for Aris, but just couldn't in the end. Bailey got it. Now Michelle Clark-Rumpton looking to move up the ice. Uses the board nicely. They look to forecheck. They send Blatchford in to go first. Acker then went to space to try and defend the area, but this will work out here for Lund. Lund's going to be alone here. They've got to make an option here for Lund. That pass comes into the middle, goes across the face, and a tough one there. Cebulski, now McClellan. Lund. Koviak working hard to get across. Cebulski into the middle. They're going to clear it away. Venus. Lukoviak. Now into the middle. Here's Lund. Firing King. Glove save. A glove save from off the deck as well. How good is that?
Just cleaning him up. Sasha King looks real comfortable in front of the net for the Perth Inferno. As we look at this, the shot counts, 23-11 in favour of the Adelaide Rush. They've been all over the Perth Inferno, just unable to break through.
Irvine. Scala. Bailey. It's going to go in front of King here, but Del Basso will clean it up. Cooper, Scala, battle away against the boards here. Marinook in there. Puck firmly sandwiched in there. The officials willing them to get it out. Scala now tries to get physical, but Cooper will have it. Cooper to Tupper. That pass didn't quite hit on the tape. Del Basso in a tangle here in the middle. Brilliant physical stuff there by Multhane, and now Tupper with it on the left-hand side, now behind the goals. Looking to drop that one off for Cooper, but just couldn't quite get it. Scala rallies and gets things. What's crazy, Doogie, these teams played each other 4 times this season, a total of 40 goals between them, and we've only had one so far. It's been amazing and so gritty in between these two teams, and so physical as well. That shot from distance is not going to affect Moonen. Cooper. Great pass to find Marinook. Marinook goes back. This is great passing from Adelaide. That shot from distance. Kulbita. Venning. Kulbita will look for room here. Tried to get through the middle. Couldn't split him. Michelle Clark-Rumpton with it. Had to kick that one forward. Now into the attacking zone. Trying to control it. Couldn't. Venus with it now. Venus just circling back. Acker. Kulbita. Good pass across. Farrier. Back to Kulbita, but no. Acker just did enough to make it tough for Kulbita. Venus picks it up. Venus put that in. No, King just got something on it. It came out. Aris. Behind the net, tried to fish that one into Kulbita. Kulbita off her knees, got it to Venus, who tries to send it back in. Lily McClellan with it now for the Inferno. Blatchford and Venus will battle here. Venus. Tough one. Got it to Venning. Venning to Cebulski. Cebulski's got some room here. Into the middle. Cebulski in the attacking zone has to go alone now as the Rush change their line. Cebulski knew it and looked for space. Lukoviak, Lund will get across, tried to cut it off. Lukoviak stopping, propping, waiting. Got the pass away, just enough to go deep. People will get back. Now into the middle. Cooper's ability to move the puck from defence to attack today has been a cornerstone of their game. Tahima put that one in. That was cleared. Now they'll rally in the attack again. Cooper again with it. Into the middle. Now to the left side. Cooper fires, but it's blocked by Lakoviak. Cooper behind the net. Marinuk, Salmons said, I'll take it. Bailey got involved. Moves it. Dalbasso clearing it. Scala picking it up. Scala just has to get around one, but couldn't. It was good defence in the end. Knock forward. Cooper. Battle here against the boards. Going to sit out here for Holub. Under a minute left in this period. A goalless period, mind you. Dropped off. McKenzie. Bailey took it away. Bailey moving it. Tupper putting it towards the net. Dalbasso. Under 40 seconds left. Harris. Bailey. There's Dalbasso. Bit of room here for Malcolm, who got it to McKenzie, who could push forward. McKenzie goes forward with it. Tupper getting across. Venus is there as well. Good hit. Here's Venus. Left-hand side now. Sabulski in the middle. Venus backhanded King just off the blocker. Sabulski tried. Wow, that's going to be the end of that gritty second period. Doogie, what did you make of that? That was such tough hockey.
Well, the Adelaide Rush, I'll be wondering what they have to do to break through here. As we spoke about it, 83 shots on goal for the entire weekend and only one goal. And that period, they dominated that period, 12 shots to 4 in favour of the Adelaide Rush. So they're really pushing for it. And we've seen it there in one of the plays at the end where Cooper was in the slot and Tupper was jumping up. So the defence are even jumping up now to just try and get that goal. But for the Perth Inferno, they just got Sasha King in between the pipes and they're just doing the basic things. They're chipping it in, they're dumping it in, they're chasing after it. So it's going to be a real gripping third period.
It certainly is. You said it perfectly. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back after this.
We can do better than this, right? Wouldn't you rather be at Archie Brothers, sipping on a cocktail, while owning your friends on the Dodgems? Or drinking one of these, winning one of those, or those, and coming in first? Ugh. How about eating this, zapping that, and dancing the night away? Join us at Archie Brothers for the fun we'd all rather be having.
Be entertained at the District Docklands.
With over 30 food and dining options, 15 entertainment choices, and international brand shopping, there's enough to keep you entertained for hours.
Explore the outdoor undercover precinct and experience everything the district has to offer.
Like carving up the ice at O'Brien Icehouse, arcade fun at Archie Brothers, or catch a movie at the state-of-the-art Hoyt Cinemas.
Eat, play, stay, shop at the district. Find out more at thedistrictdocklands.com.au.
Nestled in Docklands, O'Brien Icehouse is the coolest destination to show off your moves. Families, friends and groups of all ages can enjoy the perfect day out with our public skating sessions running daily. We'll see you on the ice. O'Brien Icehouse.
lot of
highlights.
views there.
Yeah, man.
I think we put it together. 5,000, 5,000. When they start sharing it, welcome back to the AWIHL, brought to you by Sports Cars Australia on the YouTube network. This one is an absolute stalemate. It's 1-0 at the moment. The Inferno lead the Adelaide Rush, and it's been a super tough weekend. Of course, today's schedule, let's have a look. It was the Sirens early in the exhibition game against the Ducks, 4-1. The Inferno lead this one at 1-0 at the moment, but the gold medal game coming up at 4 o'clock. Make sure you're joining us. The Melbourne Ice will take on the Brisbane Lightning for the Joan McKowen Cup, which should be a great one. I'm Todd Morris, joined by Andrew Doogie. This game has been a tight contest. What have you make of it all so far?
Oh, it certainly has. That second period, it was all the Adelaide Rush just pushing for that equaliser. And with 20 minutes remaining in their seasons for either team, I wonder the mindset of the coaches now. Do you just throw the structure out the window, go and play hockey, a bit of flair, a bit of this, bit of that? You know the firepower that these two teams have, whether it's Jordan Kulbita for the Adelaide Rush, Viz Scala, who's the points leader for the competition. We've seen Michelle Clark-Crumpton with a beautiful goal in that first period. You've got players like Farrier and Kirsty Venus, who's been outstanding. It's going to be an interesting 20 minutes to see how these two teams play. Will we have end-to-end hockey? We hope we do, and we hope we have plenty of goals.
And I'm just wondering the toll that it's taken on the players. Obviously, all these players are used to playing 2 games in a row. Like, they get that, but that one yesterday went a little longer, and it was deep into overtime. It was a 10-minute overtime period. That goal only came with 28 seconds left, so it'll be interesting to see how Adelaide respond here. And will they be frustrated based on what they've faced already? We've seen the statistic is 83 shots now on the weekend for only 1 goal. And it's such an unusual one. And we've mentioned it on the coverage as well. These two teams have played each other 4 times. And we've seen a total of 40 goals across those 4 times. And now it's only locked in at 1-0. And you can just hear that crowd starting to rally. The vibes in here are absolutely high. The officials are ready to drop the puck. Kulbita and Salmons go head-to-head at it. Venus just knocks it forward. And Bailey here. Del Basso, Scala firing early. Moonen saving that one. It just hits for Tupper, who clears it away. Bailey gets across here and just sends it deep. Del Basso gets the board. Scala getting back. Scala, just lost it to the neutral zone. Irvine was there. Now Salmons, they navigated that situation well. It could have been Dyer there. Here's Venus. Flicking that forward. Merinook couldn't quite trap it. I'll go forward here. MCC now, right-hand side, comes into the middle. Slides it forward. It goes across the face. Moonen watches it slide by. Michelle Clark-Crumpton waiting, looking. Oh, great work. Good dangles to bring it back, but just couldn't quite get a clear shot away. Malcolm with it now. McClellan, that was good on the one-timer. Another good save. Koviak gets back here. Now they move it forward. That one slid all the way. The Inferno should get back here. No, Farrier got there first. Sets it up here. Good pass. Backhander, Kulbita. Put it on net. Blatchford with it now. Doogie, we've seen some really gritty hockey in this one. Where do you think the goals are going to come? How are they going to do it? Is it passes into the slot? What are we looking for? It's been a good defensive effort from both teams.
I think if you're the Adelaide Rush, you have to just get traffic in front of King. Kings look really, really comfortable. Face the 24 shots on goal. But between the pipes, it's just look real comfortable. Gloving everything, pushing stuff away with the blocker or the stick. So for the Adelaide Rush, just get traffic in front of King and throw pucks on net. Look for a rebound here or there.
Well, loving the representation of teams this weekend. We saw plenty of purple jerseys in the crowd there and plenty of Adelaide Rush fans as well. And we love having you all riding along at home with us too. And thank you for that. And all season it's been great. Here's McClellan. Oh, smashed into the boards. McClellan went down straight away. That was such a loud thud. You could hear that in the crowd. Everybody oohed and ahed. And McClellan straight to her feet. And we'll just head to the bench.
You see on the replay here, Kulbita trying to get the stick in and just slams McClellan into the boards here. Kilbeda's gone to the box. McClellan grabbed the top of the head there, so hopefully Georgia McCullen's okay. As we see here at the bench, just getting checked over.
A bit of a rally cry from the Inferno fans.
And it looks like Jordan Kilbeda's been ejected from the game. So it's a 5-minute major and a game misconduct by the looks of it.
That's huge in the context of things because Kilbeda's been their weapon all year, Doogie.
Absolutely, that is massive. To have their main scoring threat throughout the season to be given a game misconduct with 18-16 remaining in the third period of this bronze medal game is absolutely massive for the Adelaide Rush. But when you think about it, it can go both ways, can't it? You can lose your number one star scoring presence, but it can have an effect as well where it could actually rally the Adelaide Rush here.
Kilbeda averages 1.25 goals per game, and goals is something that they've lacked this weekend. The 20 goals this season, the 10 assists for 30 total points over 16 games played. And then now, she's been sent, and it's 5 minutes on the clock for the Perth Inferno to have the advantage of the extra skater. Into the corner, Scala out to the top. Del Basso thought about it, then improved the angle, went a bit closer to goal, but got it away. That one's cleared. Del Basso tried to catch it, had it in the neutral zone. Bailey. Del Basso trying. Now Del Basso was sent to the deck. Aris, now Bailey. Bailey lining that one up, firing that shot away. Noonan with the save. Bailey down low. King happy to just sit it there and play the puck to Del Basso. Now they'll move it forward. Scala now into the attacking zone. Scala and Cooper battle away. Couldn't try. That was tough. Venus ends up with it. Venus clearing that away. Del Basso gets across. Marinook battling away. Marinook put her into the boards. Lukoviak trying to get the puck out. Does. Lukoviak with it. Hits the skate of Aris, who now enters the attacking zone. McKenzie picks it up. McKenzie creating an attack of her own. Left-hand side. Has McClellan in the middle. Couldn't quite get it there. Now behind the net. Adelaide reeling. Venus does well to clear it out. Lukoviak keeps it in the attacking zone. Still 3 minutes left of this power play. Lukoviak just launches it to Irvine. Couldn't. Marinook away here. Marinook just puts it on net. Just to clear the zone. They'll change their line. They'll get some fresh legs on. Irvine moving it forward. That one was intercepted. Here's Farrier. Behind the net now. Farrier wraparound. Tried. Cooper was digging for it there. Salmons picks it up. Corner. Now Salmons. Left-hand side. Salmons flicks it over the top. It's the O'Brien sign at the back of the net. And then Salmons ends up getting her own puck. Scala. Bailey. From distance. Noonan couldn't quite capture that one. It's in the net. Salmons just dug for it. Right on the blue stuff and put it home. Perth now have two. And they scored that one with the extra on the ice in the power play.
Wow, just desperation from Salmons, and the puck just trickled in behind Emma Moon and just lost sight of it as well, as we see here. And it all starts from Salmon earlier as well in this sequence of play. You see just feeding it back into the blue paint, and Moonen just lost sight of it. But it all went back to, you called it, Todd, where Salmons dumped it in, and bit of a weird bounce off the end boards back to the goal, and Salmons picked it up, just continuing that forechecking pressure, and gets rewarded there with the goal.
Well, Salmon's first goal in the playoffs. She had 13 goals on season, 15 assists. So Salmons will be wrapped with that. Happily nicknamed the Midi. Put that one home. It was tough work, Scala. And of course, with the major penalty, there's still an advantage in the power play, even after the goal. Play was stopped there after the save by Moonen. Now this makes it mighty tough for the Rush. Not only they're down with their best scorer, they're still down a player for 2 more minutes. And they find themselves 2-0 down on a weekend where they've only been able to manage 1 goal, Doogie.
Yeah, minute 57 remaining in this major penalty. And it's a big minute 57 for the Adelaide Rush.
Somebody has to stand up here for the Rush and put the team on their back. Tahima went forward. It was a great season too. The only team to manage double-digit wins. They're 16 games, 10 wins in regulation. Salmons now into the middle. Perth starting to play with a bit of freedom now. Salmons puts that one, it goes over the top. Scala there. Moonen had the pads in preparation, hugged against the ice, who stopped it. Great pass from Del Basso to Scala. Shelcock Crumpton in there, Scala with it. Del Basso waiting ahead of the blue line, winding up and puts it to the net. And great glove save by Moonen. Stuck the mid out.
That was coming with some speed as well, as we see the replay of the goal again. But that was heading to Moonen with some speed. That last shot from Del Basso, big slap shot, just ripped it. And Moonen, the puck sort of sailed low too, just got down with the glove. Made a good save.
That glove side of the net too was wide open as well. So if that wasn't in the glove, it was in the back. And McKenzie. Now pushing forward, McKenzie. And Tapo just sends it into space, gets it into the corner. Lukoviak getting across. Lukoviak into the middle, Tapa. Working hard. Here's Lukoviak who fires. It's hit every piece of the bar and they've called it. It's in. Lukoviak scores. That's 3 now for the Inferno. That hit every bit of the metal. Ping pong around and it's hot.
Wow, can't wait to see the replay. Initially to the naked eye, I thought it hit the upright, the crossbar, and then the other side and didn't go in, but they've called it. It didn't look like it on the replay, but I think they've called it off now.
Yeah, you're right. So, we just look at this on the replay here. Bang, bang, and out. The call has been overturned. So the officials said yes, and then they've said no. Now the Inferno are going to plead their case. But from up here, we have the luxury of the replay. It's so tough to call it down there. And I think even when they went in, Lukoviak was in disbelief as well. It's generally a sign. Let's look at it again.
It's one of those shots on goal you're not going to see very often. I think it's hit the left upright into the crossbar, or hit the crossbar back over to this near upright and then out. Unbelievable.
My man Jimmy Dubkowski in the background just said, that's awesome, but that's home! Del Basso scores from the point. Put it in. You can't take that one back.
Well, Del Basso has been threatening with these big slap shots from near the blue line, just ripping them. And this one stays low, pretty much just glides straight off the face-off here. So we see on the replay, goes out to Salmons, who feeds it up to Del Basso, who just rips a wrist shot, keeps it low, and Moonen couldn't get the left pad out there. Del Basso has been threatening in this third period and gets rewarded there.
That's Del Basso's second beauty from that distance this weekend. That first one against Melbourne yesterday, and that one from similar distance at the opposite end. Placement, power, precision, perfection, the 4 Ps.
Absolutely.
For the Perth Inferno to throw the 5th in there.
Been outstanding since arriving at Perth this season. late in the season, just being able to just slot into that line with Scala and Salmons and just look unbelievable.
Now, the only player this weekend to have double-digit goals, we've had all singles. And Del Basso is the first to get double digits for the weekend. Venus tried to put that one in. King just pads it away. And now Adelaide are playing fierce pace. Marinook behind, trying to wrap around. Good defence there by Webb. Now into the middle. Multhana tried, couldn't. Webb will pick it up behind the net here. Now MCC looks to clear it away. We'll come back here for Venus, who's played brilliantly today. I can't sing her praises enough. Lining that one up. Tried. Burst through. Farrier picked it up, put it into the middle. Adelaide just lifting their attack at the moment. They're playing with urgency. Here's McClellan. Lilly firing across the face. Farrier trying. Webb. Backhand up. McClellan puts the big shot in. Moonen with the save. Good save.
Really good save from Moonen. Straight into the logo. Now that line of Ackerman, Cullen and Blatchford, I've liked that line all season for the Perth Inferno. Hard-working line. You'll see here. Opportunity there. Moonen, really good save.
Puck is dropped. Sits here for Adelaide. Cooper versus McClellan. Goes into the middle. Acker dumps it off for Bailey, but goes back to the neutral zone. They'll have to reset things. They send it deep. Cooper will get there. Blatchford heads off. Good shift from Blatchford. Salmons comes on, so does Scala. Farrier. This number one line for the Inferno. They've scored plenty of goals this season, of course. Scala led the league in points, and Salmons was up there as well. And they had Del Basso to this line this weekend as well. Bailey, Scala. The big three up the front. Here's Del Basso. Drops it for Salmons. Just couldn't in the end. Tahima cut it off. Tupper getting across. Tupper. King trapping. Saving. Doogie. You're the coach of the Adelaide Rush here. You're into the second half of this third period. What do? You've just got to start really rolling the dice. You need 4 goals to win the game, essentially.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's a smart move as well. What they just did there, the Adelaide Rush, just threw a puck onto King, forced King to cover up because now they get an offensive face-off. They need to try and have some repeat entries or sustained pressure in the offensive zone.
Into the middle. And you feel that a possession game and getting as many pucks on net is the answer. And Sasha King's so strong. We talked about it on the broadcast. Her first save is so brilliant. Her ability to trap it and kill it rather than letting rebounds happen is second to none in the competition. McClellan send that forward. Here's McKenzie. McKenzie goes deep with it. Venus. And the right-hand side pressing forward. Venus getting the shot away. King, that one, created the rebound. Out to the middle, unfortunately, it's in the neutral zone. Adelaide will have to repel. Bedell, Venus, dumps it. Sets the task. Majinski getting across. Couldn't. McClellan sent it forward. Here's Blatchford. Using the bank nicely. Picked it up, got around Cooper. One came in to clean up. Here's Acker. Irvine, good pass to find Blatchford. But Venus has been super in defence. Another stop for Venus. Probably been the hardest worker for me today for the Adelaide Rush. Just move that one out. Here's Irvine, battling with Lund. Irvine clearing it. Cooper. Under 10 minutes left. The time is the ally of the Inferno, the enemy of the Rush. Let's see what they can do here. Webb, stolen. This could be the opportunity. This could be the moment for the captain. Farrier into the middle. Couldn't get the shot away. Tough defence from the Inferno. Made it super difficult. Harris down low into the corner here. Back into the middle. Here's Scala. Lays it ahead. Salmons just dumps it. Time out of their defensive zone for the Inferno. That's all they need to do. They need to hold on for the last 10. Bailey, Cebulski got across. Bailey trying to go forward with it. Malcolm just sources it out of there again. The Inferno really deliberate just to get the puck as deep as possible. Trying to break through. Bailey just sent it long. Tapa. Holub. Moves it forward. Molfena. This is good here for the rush. Tapa. Tapa tried to thread the pass. Is it ahead? No, it's back to the neutral zone. They'll all have to get onside. They do pretty quickly though. Bailey. Holub. Into the neutral. Miranuk. On the right. Getting around Acker. Acker made it tough tying up there. Miranuk just puts Acker into the wall. Blatchford. Shot from distance. Venus trying. Miranuk tried as well. Alfena dumping it low. Bailey. Again, the Inferno happy to get it as deep as possible. That one's icing.
It's back to basics for the Perth Inferno. Just dump it in, take precious seconds off the clock here. But their defensive play in this third period has been outstanding for the Perth Inferno. Just getting back and just covering up in the slot, getting a stick in there, stick lift, just to break up a play.
Koviak into the middle. Cebulski trying. King happy to trap it and kill that one. We'll get a restart.
Well, the captain for the Adelaide Rush, Tash Farrier, in the last few shifts is just trying to will her team back into this game, just putting in some solid shifts, just driving to the net, getting in behind, just feeding the puck in front of the slot.
You're right, she's working super hard, isn't she? Especially on that attacking presence. Putting in some really good efforts. Lukoviak, Scala. There's Farrier. Right on cue. Scala moved that one. There's Del Basso. Sends it long. Scala behind the net. Dumps it off. Cebulski did well. Del Basso bursting through. Cebulski got it down to space here. Farrier could get there. Webb just come from the bench though and cut it off. Farrier working hard again. Got it back. Put the puck into a dangerous area. The shot comes. King deals with it. Another brilliant save by Sasha King. 30 shots now for the Rush. 61 yesterday, or 60 yesterday. Total of 90 shots for only one goal.
Yep. And there was Farrier once again.
Yeah.
Just getting that puck and just finding someone, just sliding in the high slot there to get a shot on goal. Felt like Farrier hadn't gone off the ice for about 3 minutes there.
You probably have to do a little bit of that here late in the game. Just keep the best on as long as you can. There's no tomorrow, so you got plenty of time to rest. Here's Holub. Holub working out. Has Tahima ahead. McKenzie did well, just stole it and then put it on net. Moonen kept it alive for Tupper. Tupper to Molfena on the outer side. Molfena goes forward with it. Tahima's working hard. Acker putting the body on the line, getting across there. Desperation stuff, could easily have just corralled Tahima, but made it tough. Holden put it on net, and it's home! The Rush get one! Could this open things up here? A beautiful shot from distance. It made its way through the net.
Well, there's plenty of time left in this one, Todd. 6:12 remaining in the third period. A 2-goal lead is nothing in ice hockey. As you see here, Holder from the blue line just fires a wrist shot. There's a bit of traffic in front of King. Didn't side it. And that's what we spoke about this entire game. Just get shots on net, get some traffic in front of King. It might have taken a deflection in front of the net there to see the celebration. So they might not give it to Holder maybe. Might be the person in front of the net there. Tahima possibly with a deflection. But that's what they've got to do to beat King. So they're right back in this game, the Adelaide Rush.
And you love that, though. A good team goal. Ola put the pressure on. Sent it deep. We'll update you as soon as we know.
I think that all comes from Farrier, though. Those last few shifts, just setting the tone and just continuing to push.
Here's Acker. Put it across the face. All of a sudden, the Rush have just lifted here. And you can just feel the atmosphere in the building. They're just stepping up a level. Here's Venus. Venus trying to work through. Got it moving forward now. Bedell has it here. Bedell looking to go on net. Puts it up for King. King didn't grasp that in the first one. It was alive momentarily. Then diving on it and trapping it.
And the Adelaide Rush, they're coming. They're not going to sit back and just let this one slip away. They'll battle right to the end. They put another shot on King. There's a rebound, a slight rebound opportunity as Venus was streaking in, but they do get another offensive face-off.
You're right. Only that one goal can just lift. Momentum is a dangerous thing, and at the moment they've got it. And it's funny too, because we talked about the Inferno just happy to dump the puck deep. They're probably playing a little bit out of their natural game now. And the Rush, let's see what they can do. Del Basso puts that one. Moonen gets that away with the blocker. McClellan put that on net, but that went over the top. Lukoviak keeps it ahead of the blue line. Del Basso now in the corner. Venus moving it forward. Farrier, the captain, who's been working super hard, puts that one, tries to get it in to Cooper, couldn't. Into the middle, tough, intense moments here. Well, let's stay ahead of the blue line. Aris does well to do that. Dumps it low. Cebulski gets across. Cebulski puts the pass in. One-timer. Shot went across the face. Adelaide looking really good in attack now. Down low to Farrier. Good passing as well. Another great setup. Out here to Tupper now. Tupper put that one in the danger zone, but couldn't. Scala with it. This game is just lifting and lifting moment by moment. Scala with the clearance. Holub, who set up the last one. Good pass. Great pass, in fact. Another shot on net. King parries it away. It sits behind the net. Adelaide now looking to press. Molthana in there. Bailey's there as well. Struggling to get it out. Got it moving in the end. McKenzie picks it up. Goes the left-hand side. Holub in desperation. Reach back with the stick. Got it moving forward. Here's Marinook now. Looking to go space and spread the ice. Marinook goes off the board. Laid the hit. But I think we're going to see an offside call.
Well, the Adelaide Rush, they've got their tails up. And even their passes are sticking now. Tape to tape. A few stretch passes from defence. They're really, really driving now. 4:10 remaining.
And officially that goal was awarded to Holub. Tupper and Tahima awarded the assists. For those playing along at home. Here comes Acker. Acker sent it forward. Venus will get across here. Molthana trying. Irvine in there as well. The urgency is huge here from the Rush. You could say they're rushing. Now on the outer side. Bailey to get across. Tahima did well. Put it there. Marinook in the corner. Marinook, good pass. Cooper just couldn't get it going on the one-timer. Venus getting across here. 3.5 minutes left to play. The deficit is 2 goals. Where's the next one going to come from? Salmons just clears it again. The Inferno happy to dump. Icing's the call. That's going to work in the favour of the Rush team, Doogie.
Absolutely. It just continues that sustained pressure, getting another offensive face-off. They're just stopping the puck as well in the neutral zone or at the Rush blue line and dumping it back in, so they're getting repeat entries as well.
We'll move it there. Aris now. Cebulski in front. Farrier tried to come in, couldn't quite control it. Holub went to send it deep. Great block from Del Basso. Now they go low with it. They'll battle for it here. Into the middle. Down low. Farrier puts another shot on net. Another great save by King. Aris down to Farrier. Farrier tried to deflect it to Cebulski. Salmons comes in. Tries to clear it. They keep it ahead of the blue line. Holub just sends another one net bound. Bailey on it now. Perth, they'll try and calm things down. Take some precious seconds off the clock as it starts to tick away. Scala moving. They'll battle on the outer side here. Holub does well. Aris using the boards. Aris on a mini breakaway here. This could be the moment. Aris looking to step up. Put it on net. King stands up and saves.
Well, it's all the Adelaide Rush, isn't it? They're just continuing to come in waves. And after that Kulbita game misconduct, we've seen Tori Cebulski get promoted up to that top line. So now Cebulski's in there with Farrier and Ayres as well. So they've got a bit of energy here, the Adelaide Rush. And it looks like the Adelaide Rush have taken a timeout with 2:32 remaining in the period.
Smart time out here, Doogie. They've got to really set things up. They've got a lot of attack. But the question is on everyone's lips, Noonan, what do they do? When do they pull her? Do they pull her, in fact? It's a 2-goal margin. Do you take the risk? There's no tomorrow.
Oh, I think they will at some stage. You have to.
Yep.
You're playing for a bronze. But if I was the coach, I'll definitely pull the goaltender.
And at what point do you do it? Where 2.5 minutes left? Do you do it now? When do you do that, do you think?
I would say probably within the next 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Have to be.
Depending on where the puck lies. And
if you're able to trap it in, and if you look over the last, say, 2 minutes, the Adelaide Rush, they're just constantly chipping it back in, and it's repeat entry. So you should be able to back your team now that they've got the momentum late in this period that you can pull Moonen.
And the Inferno, it seems like they're happy to park the bus. They're happy just to sit back in defence, clear the puck, and then wait for it. So it's probably that opportune moment. Let's see how they line up here. Well, Moonen's definitely going out there now. Well, no, she's standing next to the bench. I think, she's off. We've got an empty net.
Yep.
So for those watching at home, you can't see it on the camera, but there's an empty net. So that means an extra skater on for the Rush. They're throwing everything at this. They're rolling the dice. Tupper fires the shot. That one's blocked. Lukoviak just goes long with it. Will it go in? No, that will go across the empty net, and it'll be icing. So that's going to come back. That's another good thing with the empty net. It entices the icing. You get it to come back in your attacking zone, Doogie.
Absolutely. So it happened not within 30 seconds. It happened straight away.
Straight away. And I like it too. It's aggressive. You've got to go. There's no tomorrow. You said they're playing for bronze. Here's Farrier, the captain, who's just lifted this last period and really lifted the team. He's been the catalyst for this charge. Puts that across. Farrier holding onto it, fires the shot. There's bodies everywhere in front of this goal. How can they find a gap? Tough one now. They dig for it. Every single player on the ice is in that blue area.
I don't know how anyone's seen that puck. I don't know how Sasha King has seen that puck there and been able to cover it up. Unbelievable save in traffic.
2 minutes to go. Merinook, Farrier, Cooper, Tahima, Tupper. They're all out there. Multhana. 6 skaters on. Tupper fires. Deflected and it's home! It pays off! The gamble pays off! It's 2-3 now, and it's game on.
There you go. Pulling the goalie, Kate Tahima, been outstanding for the Adelaide Rush in this game. Along with Kirsty Venus, Kate Tahima has been one of the best Adelaide Rush players in this game tonight. And there she is again. Cooper from the blue line, wrist shot. Kate Tahima, beautiful redirect. Beats King. And we've spoken about it constantly. To beat King, you've got to get people in front. Take away the vision, get some redirects. Adelaide Rush, 1:57 remaining.
Moonen back in goal, so the empty net is no longer empty. Multhana on the attack. Adelaide go attack straight away. Can the floodgates open? Moonen's now been pulled. Straight on Farrier. Bailey in the corner, looks to clear it away. Farrier, the captain, will pick it up. Minute 44 left. Tense moments here. They look to clear it. Tupper on the wing. Tupper dumps it, goes long with it. Cooper trying to get across. Will that be a penalty? No. Tough one here. Salmon's looking to clear it away. Do they keep it ahead of the blue line? They don't. They'll go all the way back. Minute 25. Is it going to be icing? It is. So it's going to come back all the way to the attacking zone.
Well, we've seen off the last goal from Tahima, off the face-off to Cooper. A shot on. That's what they'll be looking for again, the Adelaide Rush.
It's been one of these weekends. It's been tight contest. It just shows you the strength of this competition, and we've got another beauty on our hands here. Puck deep, Bailey in the corner. Here's Irvine looking to clear it away. Tupper gets across, keeps it ahead. Tupper to Farrier. Farrier to Cooper. Cooper puts it on net, but it goes across the face. That was a tight one. Farrier trying to keep it ahead. He'll retreat. Almost an exact minute left now. Tupper to pick it up. They change their line, the Inferno. They get some fresh legs on. Cooper turning, trying to go. Bailey getting across. Tight one. The Inferno happy to see it stuck here. It comes out though. Here's the opportunity. Down low. This is the moment. Marinook there tried. Sapulski got the shot away. Bailey with it now, looking to clear. Bailey goes the aerial route. 36 seconds left on the clock. Tupper with it. The Rush just need one to send it to overtime. Malcolm trying with it. 26 seconds on the clock now. Here comes Marinook. Doubling back. Last roll of the dice here. It all comes down to this play. Cooper calling for it. It's deflected. 14 seconds now. Marinook sends it forward. Malcolm with it into space. 10 seconds. Farrier with it now. Pushing forward. You think one more shot. Farrier, unfortunate, slips over. That will do it. And that's over. A big hit late here. This is not what you want to see from a tightly contested game. 1 second left on the clock after the whistle. The officials will come in. There'll be 1 second left of play. What are you seeing here on the replay, Doogie?
Well, it was the offside. There was an offside call on the Adelaide Rush, so I don't know. I'm not sure what Cooper was doing there as the whistle had gone and Cooper went to play the puck against Bailey. And obviously, Mackenzie's gone in there to protect Bailey, as she should, protecting her teammate. I'm not sure what Cooper was thinking there as the whistle had blown the play dead.
So they've added 3 seconds to the clock. There's 4 official seconds on the game clock now. The Rush, well, they've got 4 seconds. They've got to roll the dice. The Inferno just need to win the draw and clear it. The Rush start to rally. Tupper fires. It's wide. And there it is. The Inferno win bronze in an emphatic game. Soak it all in. Look at them celebrate. They finished second in the regulation season and they are awarded the bronze here in a tight contest. What a game, Doogie. What a game.
What a finish. We knew the Adelaide Rush weren't going to sit back. We knew they were going to keep coming and coming. They finished on top of the standings for a reason. They're a quality team. They showed a lot of heart to fight back and get back into us, and that's what we wanted. We want to see a really strong finish. So we see the goals on the replay here. What a goal from Michelle Clark-Crumpton, just lifting that high, top shelf. Beautiful, beautiful finish. This one here, just Salmon, just diving, just to put it away. Just desperation from the Inferno. Just a terrific contest. And then late, it was just discipline from the Perth Inferno. Just really going back to basics. They were dumping the puck. They weren't doing anything stupid. They were getting in the right positions just to try and break up plays. As we see the whole of goal here, really getting the Adelaide Rush going late in the game. As they started to get traffic in front of Sasha King, just to take away the eyes, and the deflection here from Tahima as well. A really, really good goal. Great eye-hand coordination, but a terrific finish to this contest between these two quality teams.
And just another quality A-dub game. This league never ceases to amaze me.
Yeah.
And the skill level year on year just continues to improve. And some of the highlights, Sasha King in goals was amazing today. I thought Moonen did a great job as well. All the skaters, Venus played brilliantly. Farrier, we sung her praises there, was brilliant late in that third period. But that Perth team, there was a real team effort, that one.
And it would mean a lot to Perth as well. We obviously know that they finished on top last season. They got the silver. If they had have walked away with nothing this weekend, it would have been really disappointing for them. But the Adelaide Rush, they're making strides every single season. They made another big one this year, so they can, despite losing tonight or today, they can build off this going into next season as well. And we did speak about it with the Adelaide Rush. 97 shots on goal, only 3 goals this weekend. If you put 97 shots on goal, Todd, in any 2 games across an ice hockey weekend, you would expect to walk away with something from the weekend, but it wasn't to be for them.
Yeah, massively. Yeah, and they've been scoring at will all season. They had a brilliant season. And well done to the Adelaide Rush this weekend. It was a tough weekend for them, back-to-back losses after finishing first, but geez, they were good. They were competitive, the Rush. Kudos to them.
Absolutely. But how blessed are we, Todd, to sit here and see another masterclass from Sasha King. It just seems like every season, King just shows up and gets better and better.
We certainly do. And talking about efforts between the pipes, we've got Perry up next. I can't wait to see that one. And it'll be interesting to see who Melbourne go in goals with. Because best appears have both made cases this season.
Absolutely. And what a position to be in, though, if you're Curtis Clouston, the head coach of the Melbourne Ice, when you've got two quality goaltenders and you've got to try and pick between either of them.
So there'll be a medal presentation here. We'll stand by. We'll go through those. We see the Inferno just embracing there. Graham Hyde out there on the ice, the assistant coach this season, of course, head coach last season. An absolute super bloke too. Big shout out to Graham when he watches this one back. So we see our medal presentation. Sarah Etney scoring the most goals this season with 20. He's tied with Jordan Kulbita. Oh no, that was our Skaters Network Player of January. And they'll do February now, our Player of the Month. And Bailey, Player of the Month for February. Beautiful season, Doogie.
Outstanding player. Really, really. I feel a little bit underrated at times. Catherine Bailey, a terrific defender who can jump up on the rush, get into the offense, and we have seen a goal from the neutral zone in Sydney this season from Catherine Bailey as well.
Yeah, absolute superstar. Bailey. Now our officials will stand up and they'll receive their medals for their participation today. Our officials, Jeffrey Clinic, Oliver Parkinson, Amy Newbound.
And they had their hands full in this game, didn't they?
Yeah, it's been a tough one. It's been a good season. Officials have been brilliant this weekend as well, under such heat too. Finals make it so tough. Now our bronze medals will be awarded. Start off with Lily McClellan. I thought she was brilliant today. Good utility, Doogie.
Absolutely. I've spoken about Lily McCullen alongside Acker, sometimes Blatchford, sometimes another player, but a really, really solid player.
And Acker as well. And of course, Salmons needs no introduction. He's been brilliant all season, the speedster.
Absolutely. Just a highlight reel.
Novartis has been good throughout the season, had some great games. Didn't feature much this weekend, but played well. Same with Irvine as well. I thought she was brilliant in patches.
Yeah, Irvine picked up dub of the week in dub zone. A very, very solid stay-at-home defensive player.
And Georgia McClellan too, fantastic as well. And Webb chipped in for some good shifts late in this game too. Del Basso, brilliant end of season. Only been with the Inferno a few games, but really held her own.
Outstanding, absolutely outstanding. Just to be able to, and we spoke about it, just to slide into that line with Scala and Salmons and just look like Del Basso had been there for years. It's just really, really good.
And MCC, of course, the wily vet.
Yeah, what a finish. What a goal.
And Bailey, we just talked about, absolutely fantastic. Scala, who had a brilliant season. 18 goals, 19 assists in the regular season for 37 points.
And took on the captaincy as well this season.
Vivian Vu, the most stylish player in the league. Those pads, they get me, the Flames.
You love those pads, don't you?
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. There they are on screen. Sasha King, of course, what a season. Ends up with 91 save percentage on season and was brilliant here today. I think real catalyst for the win for the Inferno.
Absolutely. Just shut the door.
Mackenzie probably has the best supporter base on YouTube in the comments.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They're probably tuning in right now.
Big shout out to the Mackenzies. Lakoviak, young superstar of this competition, Lakoviak.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing with Lakoviak as well, and what the Perth Inferno have with Lakoviak, ability to play as a forward or a defender.
Real utility. Blatchford as well, I thought was brilliant today in pieces, and we miss Mackenzie, who's been fantastic as well. And of course, the coaching staff for the Inferno, they'll stand up. Brendan Lowick, Thomas Boschman, Graham Hyde, they'll get their medals as well.
Yep.
And of course, team manager as well, Dion Shearer, will be there.
Yeah, absolutely. And everyone else behind the scenes, Todd, there's a lot of people that do, a lot of the trainers and other things that happen throughout the week and throughout the season. They're all part of it as well.
You're certainly right. It takes a community to get a team out there.
Even the social media teams and photographers and things like that.
There's so many people volunteer their time. And of course, if you're sitting out there and you've watched this game and it's captivated you and you're a company and like to sponsor the league, get around it, get to your local club, support them. Because believe it or not, if you didn't know this, these players, they pay their way. None of them are paid. They're not professional in any way. And it's not cheap. Hockey equipment just in itself, travelling as well, all those sorts of things. All these clubs raise all this money for them to travel all around the country and to compete in such a great league. So make sure you get out and support your clubs if you can, or just head to the games, get there, buy merchandise, do all those sorts of things. It all goes a long way.
And the level's getting better and better. Now, we've got the privilege, obviously, of commentating these games, and we can see it because every season the level goes up just that little bit more and a little bit more.
And we see the Inferno. They'll get their team photo.
The pads are firmly in the picture.
And we see the Adelaide Rush. They'll head out. They were brilliant this weekend. And a great team photo that is. They'll embrace that memory forever. Bronze medal to the Inferno. We're going to take a quick break here, guys, but we'll be back for the gold medal game that will kick off in about an hour's time at 4 o'clock. Make sure you join us as the Melbourne Ice will take on the Brisbane Lightning. I'm Todd Morris. Andrew McDougall will be live with you at that 4 o'clock, but we love having you joining us. But make sure you can later on as well. If you don't, thank you from us and good afternoon.
This broadcast is powered by Sportscast Australia.